His kick lands straight in the lap of Sandon Smith.
He's hard.
Smith to the halfway. Crichton kicked it and he's chasing him and he's making ground. Crichton's going to get there. Sandon Smith mowed down.
The long strides of Stephen Crichton.
But the danger is far from over.
Inside. That is Parramatta's left, and that's the way they go straight away. Brown and Katonga. Russell fends it along, and O'Carr's away. Parramatta jerseys everywhere. They'll be cheering this bloke next year. They're not cheering him now. Brown delivers a huge hammer blow to the Knights' chances.
Yeah. Slick passing too. Watch out O'Carr here. The Ferrari. He takes off, bang, great speed.
Gee, there's murmurs around this ground in Newcastle. This is an unhappy, this is a restless crowd now, about to see their side down 24. Now, we all know how passionate they are. We all know they turn up, even when the side's been bottom four and done it real tough. Yeah. They are rock solid, there's no doubt about that.
The fans haven't let up. Burton, back on the angle. He's in. Threw it over for his first try of the year, and what a time to do it.
He's in. Matt Burton. And direct line. Footwork. He's a big man, Matt Burton. The Dogs are back in front.
But a hold on so far. On the last, Strange through the hands. Young kicks on the left, looks heavy. He's kept it in, has he? And Tamale scores the try. Chris isn't sure. Try given. Extraordinary.
But it takes up a little, it pops up beautifully. I think they'll have a look at it. Was his plant foot. Yeah, the grounding's fine. It's the plant foot when Seb Chris knocks his ball back into the field of play, or back into the in-goal, I should say. Is it still in the air?
Going to be a bang-bang play one way or the other. Which way is the bang-bang?
That's play. It's play on. Wow. And Tamale,
he was gone.
He'd half turned his back to go back for a 20-metre restart.
He was going back to spray Hudson Young. That's some play. Well, it's an incredible play.
Elliott and Gamble. Oh, Ponga! The Fox has hammered Kalen Ponga.
Mushka, get that into you. Right in the ribs.
Josh Addo-Carr just reminds Laurie Daly, I've played a bit of Origin in my time. There, Robson with it. And Dearden looking to square them up. Drinkwater went out the back and Laban never had a handle on it. Manly come up with a ball, look out. Olakawatu, look at the stride, look at the support, and it's good Knights. Saab, could you pick a better man? Sprints away to score for Manly. Put down's not all that graceful.
Again, a poor pass here. Out the back. Just tried to pass it, catch and pass in the one motion. Olakawatu scoops it up. And Saab's the man you want to get the football to. Just slows down. Olakawatu gets him the ball. She's all over then. Just cruises in the second gear.
That's why they came into this match winning one of their last 5.
Back 30 to 30, and man goes through. Support left and right. Staggs on his way. Staggs on his way for Brisbane.
Payne Haas out the back. Reynolds just holds the ball up to his 5'8", and again moving while the ball is in the air to beat Val Holmes on the inside. What a naturally instinctive player he is with the ball in his hands. Ezra Mam finds Katoni Staggs. And I guess the fans here are just thinking, well, thank God.
Yeah, look, anything could happen in the last 18 minutes of this one, based on what we've watched over the last 10.
Melbourne holding on. Hines quickly, Talakai, flick pass! Incredible! Atkinson strolls over, but Sifa Talakai. Oh, that puts Matt Gidler to shame. What about that pass from the makeshift Cronulla centre?
What about the skill there from Hines, the catch and pass? That's incredible.
from Sifatalakai. That's incredible. The flick pass, look at this. Boy, that's impressive. Atkinson missed to fix it onto the right wing with the injury to Stone Street. Oh, that's
a spiral
superb.
at pace.
Absolutely superb. And the Melbourne left edge, well, look at the reaction there from Xavier Coates. He can't believe it.
That's playing it, really. Oh, and now Sullivan sees some space, runs towards Buller. He's got Graham there with him, runs away from Graham, gives it to Aiken. The ball goes to ground, play on, set restart, 6 more tackles. Aiken does a 360, and he finds the North Star. Reaches out to plant it down. It took some rearranges on the way, but they got there in the end.
This will look beautiful. Saw the space and took it straight and nicely inside the tackle of Coruscant. Showed good pace, Sullivan, who was enjoying his time under the coaching of Bennett at South Sydney. Bit of change of direction there. Found Aiken, tried to get the pass to Graham, hit the ground. Graham did well, keep the ball alive. And Aiken able to retreat. And then as the play just continued to unfold, stepped on the inside of Safe Farm.
Play on for the Tigers. Play here. Coruscant out of nothing runs towards Mitchell, looking for support. He stepped Latrell. A big Coruscant drags the Tigers out of the mire. Back end of the set. Up against the sideline, 70 metres away. He's done what Jacob Little did for the Dragons.
As Campbell Graham dragged Adam Dewey towards the sideline, there was nothing on. And then all of a sudden, Appy Coruscant, who is the heartbeat of this side, where nothing's going, he can drag them out of a deep hole, Appy Coruscant. And no one there around him, feigned a kick and beats Mitchell. All ends up with footwork, and he's absolutely brilliant. From Appy Coruscant, one of the great individual moments of the weekend. And he gets the West Tigers back into the contest on the stroke of half-time.
To Vasashek and now Clark. He breaks through the prison bars himself. He'll play it quickly as well. Metcalf pounces, grubbers for himself, gets a bounce, gives it to Capewell. Brilliant play! Luke Metcalf doing it again for the Warriors. Capewell scores, and they've gone back-to-back at 8 points to nil.
And the Warriors just got on with play. They got on with playing football. Metcalf, and look at this little grubber in behind the Redcliffe, the Dolphins defensive line. And Kurt Capewell, I'm going to give him a rap as well. He's been outstanding in that right centre position today for the Warriors. Up against Herbie Farnworth. He's in everything good about the Warriors. Good support play, and he finishes it off, Capewell. Look at the determination on his face. He knows he's going to get there. Over you go, son. He likes it too.
Played the ball, planted it on the ground, allowed to continue. Gufferson over the advantage line. Leilua hands, Holmes with the ball. Flanagan inside, lost his footing with the line open. Gufferson kept alive. Little hit from behind. Sewer on to Sully, then on to Sloan. St George Illawarra use the full width, length, breadth of the field to score.
And the ball movement, great play from Gutherson, Flanagan, Leilua, Val Holmes. Flanagan there looked like he had the line open, slips over, but then the ball movement again, Gutherson involved 3 times. Great pass there from Jacob Little, and then it was just hands, Sully, out to Tyrell Sloan. That's a great ball. That's a great ball as he's whacked in the back from Jacob Little. And then Tyrell Sloan, just enough speed to get into the corner. That is incredible.
This sport.
He's a big reason that offload category, they lead 16-5. Lovely pass from Young. Chris helped it on. Tamale has support, couldn't find Strange. And now he's running out of room. Flicks it back to Paddy. And they keep it moving. Horsburgh with the one-handed take. Big Red, another offload. Starling kicks. Savage is the speedster. This would be some try. Oh, yes! Canberra! Oh, they're so special when they let the ball fly.
As soon as he got the ball, Starling, Savage was screaming, had his hand pointing forward. He was actually calling that. They're unstructured, they're dangerous when they back himself. He looks up, Savage, see, he looked up there, Savage had his hand up and inch perfect, even shaped it.
And when
What a try.
But when you possess that speed, what did he run? 10 point what?
5'8".
10.58 100 metres. You just say
8'5", sorry. Flick those numbers.
put the ball out there. I'll get there. That's incredible. What a try.
Brisbane, I don't know, playing with their game heads on here. High ball, Staggs got it. Pass back inside. Dragons come up with the ball, and Little can run. Little, chased by Walters, chased by Mam. Goostep got away from Mam. Jacob Little, the 12-man Dragons hit the front. Unbelievable.
The Dragons down to 12 men have now scored 2 tries as confirmation that it is a 4-pointer. That is remarkable. And what a run from Jacob Little.
Well, he scored plenty. What's that? 6 tries for the season. This is I've never seen. I don't think any hooker in the history of the game has produced the goose step. Jacob Little has, and he's left Mam behind.
Well, how good's he been for the Dragons off the bench this year? He has been the man that's provided plenty of attack for them. And they ride it home, don't they, on the bench?
And they go there again. Why not? Munster, high kick. Coates! Unbelievable! Xavier Coates reaches the sky, comes down with it. And they go there again. Why not? Munster, high kick. Coates! Unbelievable! Xavier Coates reaches the sky, comes down with it.
It's absolutely ridiculous. A delicate kick from Munster, who has been in sublime form. Oh my gosh.
He's jumped over Atkinson.
It's meant for the MCG, this stuff. Look at that. Boy, flying up over the top of Atkinson. Gee, you feel for him. Nothing he can do there. Look at that. The knee up into the back of the head. He's 2 metres in the air.
Oh, drink that in.
That is Xavier Coates at his absolute best.
Ronaldo at the other end climbed high, but no one has ever climbed this high. Oh, hang it in the Louvre. That is
And to come down with it in the collision with Talakai, Xavier Coates is an absolute freak.
Centre of the 30-metre line, played by Nafahu White. Radley, Savala, Tedesco. Cut out Toya. Went to Nwanga Nitawasi, who tiptoes down the wing and kicks ahead. And regathers to score a miracle try. Did it hit the line?
I thought it landed out.
Did the ball hit the line? Or is this a candidate for try of the year?
Harvey Norman replay, beautiful play, great pass, Tedesco.
Oh, no. It's a try. We need glasses, Joey.
No way.
What about this?
Mate, let's try the decade.
No way.
That is beyond freakish.
He hops to keep his foot.
What a play.
That's one of the best tries of all time.
Ever.
Can we see where he gets the ball? He actually hops on his left foot. Watch his left foot. His right foot's about to go down, and he'll get it, and he'll hop in the air and land on the same foot.
The marquee hop.
Freddie, that's a candidate for the greatest try ever.
Well, when he turned around, I was standing right there because I curtailed down there. I was that excited. And I said, did you score it? He said, I scored it. I had to ask Ashley Klein as well. He had no idea.